We are live. Hello. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. Let me pull the stream up so I can see the chat. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Instant. It's there. It's there. Hello. 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 And, I need to throw this away. There we go. All right. It was on top of a comic book. It's legit. It's legit. Let's get my little notebook out of the way. Oh, you know what we're probably going to need in this stack of stuff. Hold on. I gotta restructure here. So I can show everything. So there's a bunch of stuff. There is a bunch of stuff. Is that all stuff I need to show? Yeah, pretty much. All right. Cool. So, first thing you can see right away. I had this feeling. I had this feeling deep inside. All right. And that feeling told me. It said, Elizibar, if you go to Walmart, they will have number fives. And that feeling was right. We got number five Teen Titans. I don't have any of the previous ones. This is really inconvenient. There is a short box right in my way here. Oh, I'm almost done reorganizing this messy office of mine. I've been at it for weeks, it feels like. So, I don't have any of the previous Teen Titans. Face Off in the Batcave. Well, I think Superboy's going to win that one. What are you doing, Damien? You just want John to kill you? Because that's what's going to happen, bro. That's an absolutely ridiculous confrontation. I'm going to push this up just a little bit. There we go. Now there's no chance you can, see my legs. So I don't need like a lap hijab. Anyway, we got the 100-page giant. The Teen Titans are a group I don't really know that much about. Like, if I'm honest, and all the DC stuff, they're pretty far down the list. And oh, look, Sideways, brand new content. Like, this is probably from like right after I stopped reading Sideways, which was like issue 3. So could be interesting. Yeah, this looks like issue 5 or something, doesn't it? Okay, well, great. I don't want to put that drawer. I guess it goes in here. All right. Superman, number 5. 4 action-packed adventures. Green Lantern versus a mutant shark. It's okay, Green Lantern. You will be relevant one day. You will be, I promise. One day, you'll have a comic book. And it won't have a plot line like fighting a mutant shark. Look, it's open it up at random. This is Superman. Open it up at random. There's Batman. Is this the President Luthor arc? Yeah, it is. Okay. That makes sense then. Oh my gosh. What terrible art. Elsewhen. Oh, I see. Okay, well, guess that makes sense. I hate time travel. That look cool. Okay, maybe the mutant shark's not stupid. Dude, that is pretty cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, glorious. Glorious. Batman number 5. Every other page is an ad. Oh, here's a 2-page spread without an ad. That's a surprise. No idea what Nightwing is doing. Harley is hanging out with some voodoo or something. Was she just watching a movie? I guess she's just watching a movie. Okay. Whatever you say, Harley. They pick some interesting stories in these things. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, dude. You just take that IRC message and wait. Not that anybody's here to talk to. Okay, Justice League. What we got going on in the Justice League? Oh, we had an ad, and now we have previously in the Flash. Oh, that's a pretty cool page. Hopefully the glare's not too bad. I dig it. Can you dig it? Aquaman. Loquaman. Okay, that was all from Walmart. Then from over at Graham Cracker Comics. Did all these new universe books, like, were they cut wrong or something? Because I think they all, that I've seen, have been like that. I got another one of these Night Mask books somewhere, which is why I picked this up. In the hopes that maybe I can read this one and the other one and make sense of it. The new universe was an idea that Marvel rather quickly abandoned, you know? It lasted, what, 2 years, 1 year, something like that? Super fast. I just like the name of this one, Z-Men. And I open to somebody giving a middle finger. You can't see this because of the way the camera's positioned. There you go. That's my first exposure to the book. A little Secret Service. Let's look at who we have to blame for this. Jeff McComsey. Well, that's interesting. So it's definitely his zombies. Because he's the guy... Jeff McComsey is the guy that does these FUBAR stories, right? Yeah, editor-in-chief. Jeff McComsey. Interesting. When is this from? Because they've been doing these FUBAR books for a long time. So he made a story and didn't put it out. Excuse me. Didn't put it out under his own imprint. Hey, J. Dodd. I just happened to turn back around and see you over there. So we open up the first time to a middle finger. Now we got a guy puking in a toilet. Okay. This is some quality. And there's a zombie. So this is a zombie story. This is a pretty big book. It's like a trade, except it's a floppy. Oh, issues 1, 2, 3. So this is a reprint. Z-Men issues 1, 2, 3, fall 2016, published by Double Take. Subsidiary of Take-Two. Really? I didn't know Double Take was owned by Take-Two Interactive. That's kind of interesting. Holy moly! A 5x5 page layout? That's insane. The artist probably should have stabbed him with a pen. Made him bleed the ink. Then I got this out of the 50-cent bin for free. The Traveler, Stan Lee. No idea what it is. It's published by Boom, so there's odds it's not very good. Well, I kind of like the art. Wait, is this that story he did where the main character is like an alien emperor or something, but he doesn't know it? see. Do we get a recap or something? Days ago, in the streets of blah blah blah, split second targeting random victims. Nope. Okay, that's not the story I thought it was. All right. Well, moving on. Now to stuff I actually care about. I missed this when it came out because no store had it, but Graham Cracker Comics got me a copy. It's by Terry Mayo, the guy who writes The Wicked Righteous for Alterna. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it. I think the premise is like there are cloned warriors from throughout history. Like, I'm guessing this is King Arthur here. Or at least maybe Richard the Lionheart or something. Like, he's got the English lion rampant right there. Gold crown. I don't know who he's beating the crap out of, but I like it. Oh, I don't like him getting stabbed there. That's not good. Oh, it must be Richard the Lionheart. Look at his shoulder. It's a lion head. That's cool. And it's all for entertainment. Gross. Hints of disposable. Vlad, Vlad, Vlad. Oh, was he fighting Vlad the Impaler? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. TPub is a British publisher. I was going to order this off their website, but you couldn't do that. Oh, look, it's a bunch of, like, Civil War soldiers. This promises to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to reading it. I got Coda number 7, which no doubt is full of fabulous art. Oh, that is a menacing green and red palette. Like hate. So let me ask again, oh great and dreadful. Yep, dude's wife is gonna go ape and murder somebody. Oh my god, this is just like colors got puked all over the page. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Which is kind of fun. It'll be fun to figure out. It'll be fun to stare at. Okay, we looked at the middle, we looked at the beginning. Let's look at the end of the book. No spoilers, please. Oh, somebody got murdered or something. I see blood everywhere. Cool. You know, I had to get Justice League Odyssey number 3. But, you know, the art's going to be all wrong. When I open this up, I'm not going to be greeted by Stefan Cedric. Stefan Cedric, I guess, is the right way to pronounce that. Well, it's still pretty good art. I was a little bit worried. It's not the same style. It's lost some appeal. But at least at first glance, it looks pretty good. Is this just an ad on every page? Also, it's a little late for this ad. You should have bought that ad in the previous issue. I went to see that. That was a lot of fun at the theater. Superman's still a good movie 40 years later. Oh, okay. That's a cool page. I have no idea who that character is, except that it says his name is Rapture. That is a cool looking page. I guess he's just murdering everybody. Alright, I don't want to show off too much of the book. I'm sure we'll do a review of that here in a day or two. And then I'm so hyped! Silencer! Oh my gosh! Why are they in the snow? Were they in the desert? Oh, they're up in the mountains. Okay. Makes sense to me. And there's Talia. And like 100 people pointing guns at her. Okay. Well, that's definitely going to be fun. We got a Mexican show-off. Show-off. Oh my god. I can't even English today. Mexican showdown. Standoff. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay, at first glance, looking all. That was the end of the book. Why is the end of the book like not that far past the fold? Is this book half ads at the end? You know, one thing I gotta say about this art is they do a lot of different facial expressions, and I like that. People don't wear the same face. Their face changes, it looks different. Sadly, that's about the best thing I can say for that book. And then these are from Westfield. They're just the alternate covers, because I'm a sucker for alternate covers. I really like this cover. I like it better than this one. I mean, this one just kind of feels decrepit, but that one, oh man, I see that. We got fire and darkness and blood and oh, who knows what. You know something's happening. And then some Cedric art on this cover. Oh, with an ad for Aquaman. Oh boy, I want to see that. Not really. We'll come back to you in a second, Comic Shop News. Let's see, I don't think I showed these off, because I think I got these on Thursday in the mail. It's a little fantasy graphic novel. And then an extra story. The art's like nothing special. I mean, it looks kind of like a web comic, but I think I'm going to have fun reading it. I haven't had time to do more than flip through it so far. Children of Elder. I thought these were never coming in. They just seem to like take forever to get here. It's from a Kickstarter I backed in like March. Holy moly. And I got my Rags #2 Virgin issue. It's in good shape. They put it in way too big of a bag, though. I got to repackage it. In fact, this bag is more suited to... Hold on, this book I have right here that I need to put in a bag. Wrong book. Where's Arctic Comics? Yeah, I buy a Savage Dragon sometimes because I want to see the terror. Oh my god, is the bag even big enough for this? I gotta try this. Hold on. We're doing some surgery. And you know what? Savage Dragon, like I bought this issue, or that one, and I think the one before that. And they weren't nearly as train wrecky as people said they were. They were still really weird, and I had no idea who anybody was. Because the last time I read Savage Dragon was when Savage Dragon was actually in the book. Which, how many decades ago was that now? It fits. It's a little too big for that backing board, but you know what? We're going to go with it. Thank you for the oversized bag, Antarctic Press. Done. Just put that down here in the 2-file box. Cool, let's see. That. Oh, right. Not really comic related, but I wanted to show off this packaging because I thought the packaging was super cool. I got my copy of North Valley Grimoire. And so the inside box has this little warning label. The book's got the little paper tape seal around it. Sadly, my copy totally wrecked in shipping. And I think Blake Northcott is like on the warpath right now, which is kind of funny. You know, I need to flip through. I need to actually read that Savage Dragon. I only flipped through it so far. What am I missing? Noises in the hallway. That's what I'm missing. Oh, right. Last thing. If I can even pick it up. I got my Lady Death Nightmare Symphony from Brian Pulido with all the usual trading cards and other ridiculous stuff that they stick in. What is this, a ruler? It's a ruler. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's just weird stuff sometimes. I think that's everything. Let's see, yeah, we looked at GFan last time. It's just the comic shop news now. Let's see what's in here. We got Bubba Hotep and Army of Darkness. Well, that's a combo. That is a combo. I like that movie, Bubba Hotep. I looked at, let's put that back down. I picked up the current comic. I remember the name of it now. And flipped through it, and it looked terrible. It didn't look nearly as funny as the movie. But this is a weird pairing, because they're both Bruce Campbell. In fact, that's what it says on this side. Dynamite's Double Bruce Special. Okay. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for that. I'll probably pick it up and flip through it when I see it. Bruce Campbell fans, who isn't, already have Dynamite's Army of Darkness books to feed their Bruce hunger, but they're going to double dose of Bruce in February. The series follows Ash on a soul-searching road trip to Texas. Turns out he has a hunch that Elvis Presley may still be alive and kicking. What follows is a blah 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 blah. Crossover's no-brainer. Blah 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 blah. That's most of the humor comes from the story, trying to inject as many jokes into as soon as possible through dialogue, but never at the expense of the horror, where it becomes a buddy comedy with low stakes. There's enough death happening around these two characters that we would never lose the horror element entirely, which wouldn't be faithful to the source material, the way up, blah 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 blah. Okay, you kind of lost me there. You had way too much talking. I know you're writing by the word here to fill a page, but that's too much talking. And a 1 for 50 incentive. And an ultra limited Tom Mandrake Virgin cover edition. Man, Dynamite is terrible. The way they do that stuff. Let's see. Camera's gonna move. But I gotta move that cable. Let's fix that back. There we go. No. No wiggling. No wiggling. So I can do this. Appalachian Apocalypse. What is that about? Billy Tucci, huh? Cave Pictures, new imprint headed by Mark Rogers, is launching in early 2019 with 2000. The first Appalachian Apocalypse by Billy Tucci and Ethan Nicole follows JB and his estranged wife Anne in front of a horde of zombies raised by the staff of Lilith. Look for it in January. Second title, The Lost Princess by blah blah blah. 3 people that don't recognize off the top of my head. Blah 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 blah. Okay, great. Well, that's an interesting bit of news. Dark Horse sold a large chunk of its company to Vanguard Visionary Assets. Visionary Assets Stanley Cheung will join the Dark Horse Entertainment Board, but Mike Richardson will retain his role as the CEO. New arrangement will allow us to accelerate our growth. Why do you need to accelerate your growth? You used to be a big company. I'm just skimming this and I don't see anything else that's interesting here. Harley fans will be sad to know that DC has canceled Harley Quinn, Red, White, and Black Harley. Red, White, and Black Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, Red, White, and Black Harley. That is oh, it's a statue. Okay, I was going to be like, that's a terrible title for a book. Dave Gibbs will supply a very Watchmen-esque variant cover for Venom 11, inspired by the joking Venom vs. Watchmen debate between Donny Cates and Alan Moore. Why? J-Dodd, man, sometimes I don't understand what this industry is thinking. And by sometimes, I mean most of the time, because they make the weirdest decisions. Ooh, Aquaman. Oh, hey, American Carnage #4. I'm glad I didn't pick up American Carnage #1 because I watched a review of it and it looked terrible. It looked so bad. So bad, I'm glad I didn't go for it. Batman Who Laughs #3. Batman the Outsiders #3. Batman Beyond 29. Border Town. Oh, you can't see that. Border Town #6. Woo. Oh. Why? Detective Comics 998. You know what? I'm not going to fall for the Detective Comics 1000. They're going to publish like 200 covers of it, and I'm not going to buy one of them, man. Justice League Dark #8's cover looks pretty good. I dig it. Yeah, you too? Yeah. Comic books they make some weird decisions. I am hype. My hype level for this book just keeps going up. Every issue I read of Justice League Dark leaves me wanting the next one. That's a hard thing to do. Like, I'm not a particularly picky comic book reader, but I could read them and be like, yeah, that was okay, and, you know, not feel ripped off. But if I read something and I go, man, I want the next issue, that's something. That's like some real stuff there. I wish I were showing the cover for Justice League Odyssey #6. Hold on, let's pull this back out. Is that right? Justice League Odyssey. Okay, hold on. Let's open this up. Writer Joshua Williamson and Philip Briones is the artist. It says here Justice League Odyssey #6 by Dan Abnett and Carmine Giandomenico. Is that right? Are we changing creative teams halfway or for a third time in a miniseries? Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say. I don't even know what to think about that. The Scooby Apocalypse. You know what? That actually is kind of a cool cover. I like it. Hey, here we go. Science of 14 by Dan Abnett, Ken Marion, and Sandu Floria. Oh, you know, where's my Silencer 11 at? I just realized something about this book, and I wanted to open it up and just flip through it. I'm right, aren't I? The art changed here. Yeah, I'm looking for the credits in the book, which is a foolish mistake because DC doesn't tell you who actually worked on their books on the inside, so it's just on the cover. Herbert Abnett Spicer. Yeah, so Patrick Zurcher's off? Was he off on 10? I don't remember. Well, I'm glad I can buy the book guilt-free now. But it looks like we're changing again. Ken Marion and Sandu Floria. Floria? Okay, well, that's a thing. This is just all DC. There hasn't been a word of Marvel in here, has there? What we got in the last section? Yeah, this is all DC up until we get to like the couple of independent stuff. Scout in February. Scout Comics. I've never heard of them before, but that's a pretty cool cover. Whatever Cyber Spectre is. Oh, the other one's a published Stavity Bunny. I picked one of those up and flipped through it in the store a couple months back. It didn't do much for me. It looked kind of dumb. which shouldn't mean that no one else should buy it, because what I think is dumb, somebody else will probably think is good. Got some Valiant stuff here, Boom Comics. That's kind of a cool cover. I kind of like the way that looks. And then Archie gets a little feature in here. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, you know what? Where's that Billy Tucci book? I am going to have to remember that. Let me write that down. Now I'll remember it, because I'm going to put it in my notebook, wherever I put my notebook. Where on earth did I put my notebook? Okay, well, I'll just put it on my monitor for now, and I'll put my notebook later. There, done. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Well, we've been going for probably at least a half hour now. Jay Dodd, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. As they say, you know, that's what my notebook is. As they say, much love. Oh, I'll put it over here. Ha! Much love. You take care of yourself. I am gonna go get ready to stream on Twitch. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but I need to go take a shower and freshen up and all that kind of stuff. You know, get myself in the zone, as it were. So take it easy. Yep. Peace out to you too. And for anybody else that was hanging out with us, you have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. You know the time, the place, somewhere around 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central, Wednesday nights. We look at this stuff together. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.